What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big D. Man, I'm gonna do a reaction video on this, and probably ain't gonna matter to some of y'all, but some of y'all it might. People that ever own CB radios or base stations or anything like that. Some people might be ham operators. I don't know, but I I found this video back when I was in CBs. I had one in my truck. I had a base station. And man, I'm gonna say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it talking to the locals. I talked to a lot of old timers back around 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Just carry on conversations, just listen to them, chat it, and jump in every now and then. But there were certain days, if you had like say a storm front coming through, let's say out of Texas or from California or from up north down, you'll start getting a lot of skip. So you start hearing people from other states like Florida, Texas, California, Canada, Ohio, New York, Barbados, or Jamaica, or Hawaii, stuff like that. When you start hearing skip, and you want to talk skip, because it's all about the power. Power is how big your box is, how much power you're pushing, like a radio station. When you flipped it on, them big tubes light up, or if you had steel tubes, tubes that big, steel tubes, they can 7, 8,000, up to 15. Some of them big boys that got a lot more money, probably dead can 20,000 watts, swinging up 30, 40,000 watts. A lot of money. Big money for them boxes. Very expensive. And the rule of thumb in them boxes, when you buy one, they say $1 a watt. So you do your math, figure it up. If you're doing 8,000 watts, you're looking around $8,000. Depends on who built the box. Some might be a little cheaper. Now your mobile boxes they're a lot cheaper than that. But the rule of thumb, $1 a watt. But we loved when Skip come in, because you fire that big box up and you want to see how far you can talk. If somebody come back from Tennessee, I key up, want to talk to somebody Hawaii, and they call my numbers or say my name, man, that felt good, just knowing you made it that far just on a CB radio. And now Skip didn't come through all the time. It was just a hit and miss. A lot of times it come through when I was at work, missed it, I could talk a little bit Skip in my truck. I've talked. It was easier for me to talk down south than it was up north. You got to understand the atmosphere and all that, how that works. But I really enjoyed it. Man, it just takes a lot of freaking money, and you got to watch about how long you talk, because then boxes start overheating. Before you know it, you probably popped $1,000 worth of pills inside them box, and that gets expensive when you start replacing pills in boxes. But anyways, we're going to get to this video here, man. I just like the beat of it. And this video here, guy I used to talk to, I think he lived in California or Washington. But if anybody remembers Surf Mix-a-Lot, I said his name. He's the one done this video. If you really listen close, you can hear his voice. But he's done a couple other ones like this too. But I'm really fond of this one, because it's got a lot of old it's got CB people in it. You hear them talking, keying down their boxes, talking smack. That's what it's all about. Who got the most power? Who is somebody around town doing say 3,000 watts? You key your big box up, overpowered and overtalks him. They can't hear him. They hear you now. It makes them mad. It's just all in fun and game. But anyway, we're going to get at it. Let y'all decide. It's probably going to be for everybody. I just wanted to do this video. And, for a lot of my CB people out there. I don't talk on CB anymore. went through 2 or 3 years of big phase there, man. Like I said, it just gets so freaking expensive. I mean, it's a hobby. I ain't seen too damn many hobbies that ain't cheap. But anyway, we're gonna get at it. Let y'all watch it, man. I hope you listen to it all the way through. It's kind of long, but man, I just like listen to the beat, listen to the people talking in it, you know. But anyway, we're gonna get at it. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, hit that like. If you don't, thumbs down. Drop a comment or something. If you like it, I'll do another one.
And you know what I say about that? Don't blame me for your own inefficiency.
There's your Surf Mix-a-Lot right there. Now, the Super Bowl channel, he's talking about the Super Bowl channel. That was Channel 6 on the CB. And when Skip come through, you might hear 500 people in there. It's like a bunch of jumble beef. But ever had that bigger box running them big power, and if they got the money and they can spend it, buy them big huge boxes, stand that tall, runs off 220, but or in the mobile, whatever, running 6, 7, 8 alternators on their trucks. But it's all about who's got the money, who's got the big power. Them 400 or 500 people you hear in there, if you got it, you'll come over across all that. And if you hear that person, you key back and tell them, hey, I hear you over here in Tennessee, you sounding good, whatnot. Makes him feel good about himself, you know. And he does the same thing if he hears me. He might not, and he might.
Just the way it rolled on the Super Bowl All-Star. I got That's all of that super fast appeal. Mr. Dollar. With all the boys with the big toys on that end. Little boy, Dr. Ball's leg, no shut down. Gonna get him out of Snoop Dogg when he drop. I'm back quiet. See this thing down and realize we don't have elimination, but that's how we get down with the authorities. And good morning, that's here, Marcus.
See, a lot of people want to hate brothers just because they put these hammers on a mud run.
So there's always some people out there hating. Especially when you had more power than they had, but it's all about the money.
It's been fees to dial up and cut trees. The bird meters are big size, no 43s. And I done seen mobiles cut off a base station. I done seen a beam surprise a whole nation. And I done seen a steel tube get mopped up by 16 pills, some good conditions, and a hot truck. Now don't give me that shootout shit. You got a 10-second key, we talking skip trick. And let it be known the bowl rolls on. Stop crying and start buying or get gone. Yeah, and it's a shame when a big bass operator start crying by the mobile, a super hater. He got his mobile plugged to a beam. Well, you got a beam too, you bold queen. Bring it to the bowl. If your beam is a ground plane.
He's talking about beams. If you ever drive back in the country, see some of these houses got some of them's got big antennas on towers and stuff beside their house. A lot of them not TV antennas. If you see the real long ones, that's your beams. The set of beams I had was they was 40. I think they was 40 foot long on a tower. So when and they was on a rotator, I could push a button in here and rotate them. So if I want to talk to California, I point them towards California or New York, whatever I want to talk. But they was 40 foot long, and man, when I turned them around, they stretched. They was over top of my house. They was probably 70, 75 feet up in the air. I had kind of watched when I talked on it. I got over a couple times at night, not thinking, keyed out on it. Neighbors say, "Was you on that radio last night?" I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Man, I thought somebody broke in my house because all of a sudden, I can hear you cross my radio. I heard somebody talking. It was coming through a radio that was cut off." I said, "Yeah, sorry about that. But I don't have it no more. I don't care to talk about it. But legally, you wouldn't supposed to have that. But anyway, different story."
Don't complain. This is on the bowl. Talking about these on the driver. You the whiner. No excuses on the bowl. Don't cry about capsize. Just drop them all. No excuses on the bowl. Better call your tech and tell him you got lots of reflect. No excuses, baby. Now let's talk about the side skipper. The reason you Watergate every cotton picker. I'ma explain the duck game and how they maintain the superstar status, but they never had it. First they call their friend in Louisiana, and you got a talk show going in Indiana. Yep. The friend runs the gate from the bayou. He keys down, you never know it, but they dissing you. He's talking all bossy with attitude. He got a gate so he can show and prove. But my beam's directional, the mall will let you know if that don't get you, though my box will. Yeah. And now I rolled my beams to losing.
Well, you talk about water gating. Like when I had my setup, basically what I'm doing on reaction videos, I had a camera on my radio, and if Skip started coming in, I recorded it, who I hear in Tennessee, from California, wherever. And a lot of people get on and say, no, you didn't talk over me. Well, I would play it back over the CB. Once I recorded it, I uploaded it, played it back. When I played it back, they can judge for themselves who they heard. I mean, videos don't lie. So that's what you talk about water gating. So when somebody's talking, a lot of times I just videoed it and downloaded it and sent it back, or whatever. So if they heard whoever they heard, that's the name of the game. Because a lot of people try to say, oh, you didn't get over me, but when I played it back, a lot of times they lost and they say who won.
They stopped the tape, but that don't matter. I got 60 dBs coming from All Can, and I'ma put it where he can get it at 20 grand. Yeah. So the side skip
20 grand.
So I bruised his ego and striped his speedos. Mr. USA, he left a blueprint. We keep the flame alive like this. No excuses on the bowl. May they rest in peace. If your beam is a ground plane, don't complain. This is on the bowl. Talking about these on the driver. Use a whiner. No excuses on the bowl. Don't cry about campsite. Just drop them all. No excuses on the bowl. Better call your tech and tell him you got lots of reflect. No excuses, baby. Now let's talk about conditions, position, and how a duck hates competition.
Now he's talking about the conditions, like I said, when Skip started coming through, a lot of times you usually had a front coming up from Texas or Florida or from out west, from California this way, or from up north down. When you start getting, say Skip come through right now, usually by it's 8 o'clock our time here right now. Usually by 11 or 12 or 1 o'clock, you usually be getting a storm. Because right before the storm is when you usually start talking your Skip and all that.
Yeah, you read your radio, but so do he. But he'll bust your grill to the white meat. They say the way we talk, we don't need power. Steady looking at your radios for hours. And though you claim you never need watch, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Because more what you got, further you can talk, the more you can talk over. More people you can talk over.
Give them Mother Nature, they'll be hitting they big box. The Skip's running noise level hum.
Oh, we love when Mother Nature has storms coming up. That's when Skip came. Man, the big boxes got fired up. I talked on mine a couple times. I wound up messing 2 or 3 things up in my house. I burnt up a touch lamp. I burnt a computer board up in my hot tub. I mean, that RF power, you can tear up some lot of stuff. But you definitely don't want to touch the antenna. If somebody running a box, like an antenna you see on that truck right there, you never want to touch it when somebody keys up, because you have a big burnt spot like you laid your hand on a stove eye or something. Because that RF is wicked.
And big beams gunning, lips getting cut, tubes heating up. We got bullies and bosses, polar bears and horses, and big leg girls, steel tubes and pill boxes. You can't play this game.
So you're talking about big boxes and pill boxes. The pills is what gives you your power. I've seen big boxes with 32 of them, and back then there was $70 a pill. I mean, it's a little white pill. I mean, it's about the size of a dime with 4 brass little legs sticking off of it. $70. So imagine if you stay keyed up on a box too long and got it hot. I know you got fans on them keeping all that cool, but them fans only can do so much. But say if you keyed up and talked, you try to stay around, depending on how quick your box get hot, a couple of minutes. But sometimes you get a little carried away. You all pumped up. Hey, I'm talking to California. I'm over talking to this guy. Before you know it, you're in it 4 or 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And all of a sudden, you power drops, smoke all 32 pills. 32 pills. Say $70 a pop. And that's not even having them shipped to your house. You got to include that. So you're looking at, if you bought 32 of them, you're probably looking at $2,800, $2,900 plus shipping, maybe. Pretty expensive.
For free, and if you want a cheap seat, you still need a 3. I mean CX, baby, not a dash. 4 pieces of glass to get a Tetrode stuck in your ass. Yeah, and don't sleep on the mobiles. They running Ghost Rider made in big bluegills for real. With nitrous Chevys, rock steady, the malls heavy. Them RPMs is singing spiritual hymns. They say, Lord, have mercy on a big hammer. And when a duck starts crying, give them Pampers. You think I'm politicking? Let the gate roll. Cause there ain't no excuses on the bone, none.
Working his old jaws. And I'm going.
Working at Johnson.
Oh, press down and take it on inside. Cause I got it like that. But it ain't all about me. It's all about my father. I'm not the best of yours. I'm the best of your son. But I can hold this mouth to my daddy car. Minister in the car. All power. I just lean back. Cruising the low side is big old steel too. Break. Prime Minister 25 and I was gone. Straight for yourself, back quiet. Hello, homeboy.
You hear him say Prime Minister? Prime Minister, when I talked to Prime Minister, didn't know who he was at first. But actually Prime Minister is Surf Mix-a-Lot. He's the one that made this video. That's what he went by on the CB radio, is Prime Minister. And he had a big box. When he keyed up on the Super Bowl on Channel 6 and the skip was right, man, he sounded like a local right here by my house talking. And you can imagine how far he was away.
I'm in Evergreen. Your home, boy up north on 11446 transistor got down. I hope he got key downtown. I ain't even in the come minister. Don't be back quiet. Prime Minister bust in the fire. You got that on that in the man reading the mail. One. With just one thing. Watch out for the antique mall.
Antique mall?
The bad boys.
He just dropped the mall on somebody. Somebody was talking. He keyed up, overpowered it. But right before that, you heard that guy saying, 1. We all used to, a lot of local people and some people out of different counties and stuff, we used to have shootouts where you line 2 big, you go through that, you all registered, and say if I was running a 4 pill, this guy over here is running a 4 pill. He might have a little different type box, different name. He might have built his box. I might have built my box. But we try to pair up the 4 pills, 2 pills driving 4, 8 pills, 16. We try to put everybody equal together. So if I was running a 4 pill, I pulled up beside another vehicle. He had a 4 pill. And when they say go, you have somebody drive a couple miles or a mile and a half from where you're at. And when they say they're ready, and they tell you you're ready, you both key up. I might say 1. He might say hammer. So that guy from you, a mile and a half or how far he is. So if he heard 1 and didn't hear the hammer, it means I won that round. So I was up to the next round. It means he was out, I was in, or vice versa. If they hear hammer, didn't hear 1, and they key back up and say all I heard was a hammer, means he won, I was out. So next he'll go up to the next round and all that. We wouldn't trophy. A few of my buddies got several trophies, and it was just something to do on the weekend.
Yeah, an old 3 double O and CC. We working this game to push your way, right flag. Skip shooter around 94 with the fire. Skip shooter 421. Come on to your orange here. 766 cruising the big old 50KW. One alongside. What you think about that bait? Mr. Big Bull, son of a big old state of Texas. Step down again. Mr. Prime Minister, he said what he wants you to do is get up on a fence. Cock your butt cheeks wide open. He ain't gonna use no grease, but he got an L and a beam, 75 foot long. He gonna stick all the way up in your duck-looking gut, right through your duck-looking butt. Sounds to me like you ought to call it a rectum straight down.
He was talking about him climbing up on the fence, spreading his butt cheek. He was going to take his big beam, 75-foot beam. I mean, if you stretch out a 75-foot antenna, he's going to stick it all the way up in his gut.
Mr. Clarence Carter, roll your 5, Prime Minister like that.
Hello, Prime. You know who it is. The first lady ran a big 10 in the middle of this 500 acres. And I just keep.
Yeah, I got this law down. I'm putting some capital in. He tell me it might not be able to get it back. But Lord and Ellen knows I got these plans sealed my back down for man, a gorilla. Put it down on you later. Way down when it comes to feed us. Let's be kind. Go on. Up there. Big thunder, no numbers in Virginia. Don't do a little walking. I say, 1, 2, 1, 2, fast. Where's the figure? That's so. Mr. Brain damage. Topside of pouring on and working his jaws to get older. With no key down time. Hello, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Worldwide Main Pierce. I'm checking Mother Nature. Do you have a sloppy copy, baby? Mr. Worldwide Prime Minister, what's over there in the back room to make a George again?
Make a George.
Hey, Prime, put your VIP. The mouse in Alabama got down.
Alabama. You hear everybody hollering back at Prime Minister. Like I said, he's the one done this video. Actually, it's Surfer Mix-a-Lot. A lot of people don't know that, but you hear a lot of people like Alabama, Georgia, a few other states hollering back at Prime, and I'm assuming, I'm sure he recorded it. That's how he got a lot of these, because people hollering back at him. But another thing I was going to bring up, it was probably 13, 14 of us. We all had cars, trucks. We all ran CBs. But on like Saturday nights or Friday nights, around 10, 11 o'clock, kind of when traffic died down, we always played fox hunt. We all meet up at the square. One person just go anywhere in the county and go hide somewhere. But you know, once they get hit, they say, "All right, I'm hid. I'm ready for y'all to come and find me." But you can't just hide in people's yards, because you can't have 10 other cars driving through people's yards. But you know, they get down in creeks, up under bridges, and they have to kind of give you an idea of what they see. I see a street light. I see 4 or 5 cars going by. I see a building with 8 lights on. It's got to at least narrow it down where they're at, kind of somewhat. Then as you start getting closer, your needles start getting higher on your radio. And when you find them, whoever found them, they got to hide. And so if I found a guy and I tell everybody, "Hey, I found him," everybody quits looking. They all meet back up at the square. Then I'll go high because I found him. Then they come look for me when I'm ready. It was just a cool game, something to do. Stayed up wee hours in the morning. Probably ain't no telling how much money we spent in gas, just having a good old time.
And I got it pointed home to the lower part of the Bayou country. See 3 metallic black flags, these 3 big leg girls with the way they go.
I've talked to him before, Shade Tree Mechanic.
Well, the back streets are out town. I said, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Come on in the game, Mr. Rattlesnake, big old shit there, the real estate got down. Big Bull, I got my belly full. I went and eat me some barbecue.
That's right.
Eat me some beans. Topped it off for dessert. I ate me a round piece of watermelon. Sliced it off and put it in a plate. And I got my belly full. I'm ready to talk. That old Big Bull while that driver was smoking in these Carolinas 105 returning your car.
When you hear 105 talking about what he was eating and stuff, if you listen real close in the video, you can hear like a bunch of mumble jumble, scratching, and like interference. That's where people was trying to key up, trying to talk over them. They couldn't do it. That's where I said that's where the power comes in play. And a lot of people just try it just to see that, and even though they can't get over you, they're gonna try it anyway. But that's what you hear people keying up, trying to talk over them. They just didn't have enough power to do it.
For condition on the northwest corner, Wildcat Mobile is in the clear. 5 minutes before you go, Blackjack uptown, my Dayton, Ohio. 5 minutes before you get out.
Hey, Brian, there was crack wanted some money right. Hey, Brian, there was crack call you on the baby. He wanted some money right. Lady Reject and Big Ten just got down.
Your little brother on the go, Great Lakes of Michigan. Yellow jacket. I'm 10-6 and swinging my house. Yo, see my tank, my thing. Let me get out of here. 2879.
Another thing, a couple buddy of mine, I didn't get to go. I wanted to go. I can't remember what happened. It was 3 or 4 of them. They had a big CB show, a big CB event in Memphis, down at the airport, because there was so many people that showed up from all over the United States. And when they got there, they was walking around. they noticed they was the only white people there. But anyway, they had a good time. Everybody was cool. But one thing they did say, some people, I mean, they was telling, they had pictures of it, described it to me. It would be nothing. They took a brand new Suburban, BMW, a Lexus, or a lot of them had older trucks, vans, and stuff like that, where they can run all the batteries and big boxes. But he said it would be nothing to be a brand new Suburban or a Yukon with all the electronics took off of it, with the carburetor put on it, because if you're running big boxes, it'll burn up electronics in a heartbeat, burn your computer up, fry all that. So they went there and gutted all that out, put a carburetor, but it'd still be a new vehicle. It just wouldn't be electronic, no fuel injection, nothing like that. They take all that off and have 4 or 5 alternators strapped across it. The big AC alternators, probably doing shit. I don't know what they was putting out, but some of them guys wouldn't let you get close to their vehicle. They didn't want you to even see what they had. I mean, 'cause I'm sure they had so much money tied up in them boxes, they didn't even want you to even be around them. But a lot of them was cool, didn't mind the show, explaining to you what you had and all that. I wish I got to go. I hate because I missed it. He said there was probably 400 and 500 people there, maybe more than that. I'm not really sure. And they said they had a good time, man. Food, barbecue, anything you could eat down there. But a lot of them people got them high dollar vehicles and with all that money in them boxes. Most of them people ain't got, like mine or your day-to-day job, you know what I'm saying? They doing stuff on the side. So that's how they get their money, and they don't care to spend it. But anyways, gonna get at it.
24 of them. Hey, Prime, it ain't but 24 of them. But Lord have mercy. Hey, Prime, it ain't but 24 of these bad cat niggas. Them cat niggas back there in the back going, yang, 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 yang. I gotta hold it. I ain't gotta get up off of it. Hey, Prime, I don't have to get up off of this bad mamma jamma. Prime in the counter. Big bullets, big target, 10-7. Go! Wild ball, caliber 45. Mobile, sir, the big star, just pull back. Got the big gun and mobile around St. Louis. Listen, bad man. Ain't nobody but Charlie Wilson. Ain't nobody but Charlie Wilson. 22 deuce and a big man, Mr. Wilson, baby.
There you have it, man. The CB Super Bowl video. I know this ain't gonna matter to some of y'all. I do miss it from time to time. And we spent a lot of money in it. I spent a lot of money. My friends spent a lot of money. It's all, I mean, sometimes them pockets got deep, and sometimes they hurt when you blow something up. Oh, they hurt. About make you sick to your stomach. But we had fun. We enjoyed it. We love talking to everybody out there. We love, you know, they're doing water gates on us. We do water gates on them. But I went by Iceman 51 when I was on the radio. And like I said, I enjoyed it. Now, I know this video ain't for everybody. It's going to be for my CB people. And I'm sure, you know, if you don't even have a CB, you might like the song. You might like the beat to it. And if you want me to do some more of them, just drop them down in the comments. Say something in the comments. Hey, I like to hear another. It ain't too many of them out there. But hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think, you know. It's a little late here, so I didn't have nothing to do. I just want to do something different for y'all. You might like it, you might not. But that's back in the day when I talked on CB and all my buddies. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Listen to it. I know it's a little long. But anyways, till next time.
Peace out.